Going live. Welcome, everybody, ladies and gentlemen, and anything in between, I guess. We were just a few minutes late, about on average, but actually, my cousin was pulling up the driveway, and the dogs were barking, so I wanted to a little bit of that calm down, right? That, but it doesn't matter because I have a family here, and they have no idea how to use a soft inside voice. That's just is what it is, I guess. Um, all right. So today, today I won't say today only because he'll probably be back on the show later, some point in life, unless it is what it is. But actually, before I introduce our guest, stop, pause, rewind. Um, Luke is still not here, but maybe next week. Maybe next week. We hope. We're still thinking of Luke. So until Luke comes back, unfortunately, y'all still have me. Um, we have Faria saying he was here first. Hell nerds. Um, Dog's gonna do what dog's gonna do. All right. All right. So here he is, the one, the only. Not to be too hyped up. It's Richard. It's Richard. I'm not
Yeah,
trying to hype
man,
him up too
that's
much.
way too much respect that I deserve, bro. I do not deserve that amount of now. Like, I forgot what comedian it was. He's like, "Don't clap so loud." Now I have to be good. You know what I mean? Like, it's a lot of pressure. Do I go to your work and make a lot of pressure? Yeah, it was a great bit. Again, thank you, Dudden. Thank you for inviting me
Yeah.
on, and yeah, man, and keep Luke in prayers, man. I went on Facebook and tagged like the most Christian people I know, bro. Like, hey, man, we gotta get together and pray for this gentleman to come back. So, hopefully, hopefully he gets back soon, man. So, but I commend you, man. You've been holding it down, doing the thing, and yeah, keeping it going, Dutton. That's amazing, man. My
Man,
hats off and my respect to you.
it is because the true captain of the ship gave me uh the behind the scenes keyboard control stuff, and I had no idea I actually had the power uh
Mm.
to fly solo.
Uh-huh.
But he's still the wind beneath my wings.
Yeah. Yeah, that's yeah, man. It's how long did it take you to
Oh,
learn it? All this stuff, the behind the scenes things, and
well,
bringing
he
people
has all
in and
these
this
like
that.
cool little videos. Like, you know what?
Ah,
In the great hall of the Justice League, there are assembled the world's 4 greatest heroes, created from the cosmic legends of the universe. Their mission, to fight injustice, to right that which is wrong, and to serve all mankind.
dang.
Like, he has so many cool stuff back here.
Yeah,
It's so
yeah.
awesome.
Do you ever hit the wrong thing on accident and it just comes
Oh,
out
all
like
the
weird?
time. All the
All
time.
right.
I hit the wrong videos all the time.
Yeah.
Um, Tammy is asking how Luke is doing. He so I think Friday he let us know that there was like some good news, bad news type thing.
Yeah.
In like a private message. He is still there, but he is doing better. But unfortunately, he's still there. So not tip top shape enough. But we are all still thinking of him, and he is a great dude. Um,
Definitely.
I really can't wait for him to come back because it's nice having that bounce off guy. Also,
Definitely.
we have more viewership because I might be a little bit too zany, and Luke's a very scented, grounded guy who's just
Yeah.
an
Good
over.
balance.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and right now you got too much spice and not enough sugar. That
Okay.
makes sense.
I don't know. Is that like a diabetic joke or
No, no,
I
no.
don't know.
Just like sugar and spice, everything
Oh,
nice. But
okay.
we got no sugar, so it's just all spice.
I get it.
Yeah, see.
Thank you for breaking that down. I'm sorry. This is going
Yeah.
terrible, man.
I mean, on
I just play, bro.
on my end, yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's all right, man. It's all
All
right.
right.
We do need
So,
Luke, man, and Luke we trust.
yep,
So,
Luke, we trust. All right.
yeah,
So, real thing, right? You like westerns? I hear like westerns.
I
I think
love
you did some.
westerns.
Think you did some western based. See, if you look at the viewership, it spiked up. It went from
There it
like
is.
1 to 5. You know why? Because they
Westerns.
sense the word westerns, right? Everyone loves them.
I hope
Tell me,
so.
what's your favorite western? Don't count what we're about to show.
Oh man.
What's your favorite
Favorite
western?
western is
And if anyone in the chat,
it,
let me know your favorite western. Everyone has at
it's
least
got
one. Mostly
it's
it's
got to be
Tombstone.
yeah, Tombstone's my number 2, but it's got to be Unforgiven. Like I liked westerns, but Unforgiven made me love westerns. So, yeah, I would have to say Unforgiven.
I would say for me personally, it's actually the Lone Ranger TV show. Has a lot of
Yeah.
nostalgia memories, like my granddad who's no longer around. Me like all he watched was westerns when he
Mm,
was home, and like we were babysitting with him like every summer and stuff. Uh, all he watched was westerns. And when he
yeah.
was at work, then it was like daytime at work. He'd watch like the court stuff, but it was westerns, and I was like, I used to hate them, and then I grew to love them, and then I was like, oh man, these are the greatest things ever. And it was
Yeah.
just Lone Ranger,
Lone Ranger. I like
not
Bonanza
the
when I was
movie,
a kid.
not the Disney movie. That was kind of
Yeah.
Johnny Depp was the wrong choice.
Yeah. I
But
heard that from a lot of people too.
you have a project that's
I
a
do.
western.
I do.
You have a project that's a western. Let me and if anyone wants to check out that project, uh,
Go ahead, click that
the
link.
yeah,
There it is right
because
there.
the dude is still funding. You
Hmm.
are in your first 30 days. I'm gonna actually share this screen. Right, we're
Yeah, we're the
gonna
first like the first 2 weeks actually. The first 2 weeks of the first 30 days. Uh we got some traction, but it kind of slowed down right now. So now it's just, you know, head down, continue to market it, continue to campaign, continue to get people interested and just bring ice to the project, just continue to weather the storm and go on and get this funded because it's going to be a
and
great
if it
western.
doesn't fund,
I
you
got
have
it
to
on
draw like
fixed.
tears. You have to draw tears going down her face if it doesn't fund.
Yeah. Well, it's gonna get funded one way or another. You know, like I'm gonna give it my all to hit that 4 grand, and if we can't hit that fixed goal, then you know what? I was
I
thinking about
don't.
that.
If you're gonna start selling drugs, I don't need to know that on
No, 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 no,
live.
no. I
All
would
right,
never
man.
incriminate you. No, you know what it would it be? It's just I get with the artist and start making payments on it. You know what I mean?
Wait,
And
you know
continue
what?
it.
It's a western. You want to sell
Yeah,
drugs? You would rob a train, Jesse
yeah.
James style. There we
It'd be a
go.
train or a
Keep it with the
bank.
theme. Keeping it with
Yeah,
the theme, right? You
yeah,
know
or
what?
bank. But no, I believe we're gonna at least get it up to 4K. Get this moving and get this on the way. I want to get it to in demand so I could continue to grind while it's getting made. And yeah, because the difference is with me, maybe in a lot of other creators, is I'm the writer. So I got to pay for everything. A lot of guys are artists, which man, I
Oh
wish
no,
I could
trust me. I
draw,
know
bro.
that plight. I know
You
that
know,
plight.
you know. So it's a lot
It's
more.
expensive.
Yes, sir. It's an expensive game to get in.
Trust me.
It's
last project,
Yep.
I sold plasma, and I'm better go back on like the Sundays and be like, take it from my veins.
Yeah, man.
Like
Yeah.
this
So
cover though. This is the standard cover, right?
yes,
From
sir.
Mike
Savona.
Savona.
Yeah, or Savannah. Savona. No, Savona. Savona.
Savona.
Yeah.
And I was about to say, if you get your artist's name wrong, you're
Yeah.
gonna get an email.
Mark's such a polite dude and stuff. He'd be like, just laugh it off and be like, oh, no, no, no. But it's really this. Don't get,
He'll be
don't
like,
make
ha
me,
ha ha,
yeah, don't,
my page rate just went up.
yeah, don't make me punch you in the throat. You know,
And then you
yeah,
have the wonderful, the amazing Cannon
yeah,
White.
the
You know
legend,
what?
man, the future legend,
Uh,
man. Well, actually, current legend. I love all this stuff that
yeah.
comes out. So yeah,
And speaking, and it sounds a little, so bear with me, I'm sorry. But Cannon White, I believe, also has a cover on Niobe, Niobe, which is done by Stranger Comics, which just went live this Saturday on Kickstarter, and it
cool,
funded in day one 73,000. Like,
nice,
holy crap, good job, Sebastian A. Jones, because he also launched it on his birthday, and he's got a
yeah.
lot of great covers. He's been doing it for years though.
Yeah, he's a great artist, great interior, great cover. So I mean,
And
I worked with them for a commission before for a client, like
I
being the
like this so
middleman,
much.
and I was just like, man, dude, I can't wait to work with them for my project, and I just felt he could definitely bring the action to it, and he just knocked it out of the park. And then Brian knocked it out of the park with the colors. So
You know what? I
you know,
even like the two bullet casings. Just that's nice.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
did you
and
give
he's
him an idea, or did you were just like,
actually,
"Yo,
you know
I
what?
trust you, brother"?
Yeah, it was more the second. I'm like, here are the references. Here's what it's about. Let me get out of your way, bro. Just let
That's how you
don't.
do it. That's how I do it.
Yeah, and the same thing with Preston too. I just like here. That's what it is. That's what it's about. Let me get out of your way.
You know what?
And they
As
showed me
much as I
samples
love
and
Kanan White's art, I love
yeah.
Preston's more. Just due to the fact of it feels like it belongs. Like this looks like a classic Western
Hmm.
movie poster.
Hmm.
The way it's rendered,
Yeah.
which just gives it that more like authentic feel, and especially like you have one buzzer just eyeballing like, "Yo, what you gonna do?" And this one's like, "Yo, screw you." That was
Yeah.
my brother. Because there's blood coming down, smoke up, like straight up. Second
Yeah.
second book, Revenge of the Vulture.
The Vulture.
I'm,
I
I'm
might get
calling
sued
it.
by Spider-Man and Marvel though, but
Nah,
if I
nah,
did that,
nah, 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 because you make it like a Alfred Hitchcock movie.
yeah, maybe,
All right,
yeah.
let's look at some of these interior pages. I'm sorry, man.
Nah, no worries, man.
Nice, beautiful, establishing shot. It's a
Yeah,
very bright moon.
you have a Dell. It's very
Yep,
good
I do have
selection.
a Dell. It's
Yeah.
you gotta love the. Hey, man, we'd like to do an update. Just letting you know. Are you
During the
live?
stream.
This is the best time to let you know.
Yeah. We sensed that you're on StreamYard, so how about this update? Let everyone know that you're not updating your crap. You're like, man, thank you, Dell, for putting me on blast for not updating my
Makes me
stuff.
feel like this guy. Makes me.
Yeah. And the guns, Dell, update or else. Yeah, man. Yeah, Mark's killing it with the interiors, man. Brian's killing it with the colors on the interiors.
Bro's got like polish
Yeah.
on his head.
Yeah, it's in the morning. It's a little bit of shine,
Little, you got that morning grease.
Yeah, it's hot out there, man. They didn't have no they didn't have no AC, man. It's
All
yeah,
right, so you have Mike Savannah as the artist, Brian F. Friel, Magnay.
that's why I just say Brian.
Yo, you got
I like the guy too much to ever try to like mess up his name, so I just say
you got
Brian.
you got B Dog on colors,
Yeah.
and you got Vince Moy as the editor.
Yes,
Where
sir.
did you find these people at? How did you just yell like "Avengers Assemble" and they all came like to you? Like
So, like,
put up a bat signal?
Everyone's like, shut the hell up. Oh wait. Oh, you need a colorist? Okay, cool. Nah, Mark and I have been knowing each other, and we try to work on other projects together, but the other project just fell through. So when a project opened it up that I thought he would do good at, and would be a compliment to the project, I brought him aboard, and I just been looking forward to working with him. And Brian, I met him through Raymond Leonard. Shout out Raymond from the creator of Agent Solo. I was like, hey man, hey Ray, a colorist, and he introduced me to Brian, and I like working with the same people over and over. If they're talented, I just try to work with them over and over. And Vince, I met Vince from before I would make comics. I would go to the conventions, and I would go to the indie panels and try to like learn how guys are making comics. And Vince was one of those guys, on a panel telling us like young creators how to do it correctly. And I just he was in California, I'm in California. We just kept in touch, man. And yeah, man, he's a cool dude. So I was like, hey, man, the reviews I got for The Last Goodbye were mostly positive. There was some editing issues that I got to take full blame for it. So I was like, you know what? I need peace of mind. I need to bring in Vince to look over it, and you know, and so that's how the team came together, ready to go.
Right on, right on. Now let's actually talk about some of these tiers, my dude, because
Yeah,
you've done something that I've seen like a little uptick on is you got free domestic
free,
shipping, right?
yeah, free shipping in the USA,
For all tiers or just like
all tiers,
all tiers. So you can
all
get
tiers.
like three covers and a T-shirt because apparently you got a T-shirt guy. You got a guy.
Yeah, yeah.
It always
I love the t-shirt. People love the t-shirts, and it's just
it, it's nice
it
having a
goes with it.
memorabilia type thing.
Yeah.
80
So
bucks, not bad. You got a $10 digital.
yep.
You got four people to claim that digital. And you know what I love about digital is everyone's like, "Oh man, aren't you worried about pirates?" Nah, I ain't worried about pirates. I'm too small for that. Um, is that's profit,
Yeah,
bro. That's just
bro. Let me tell you something. In my situation, the pirates would be free publicity, bro, and they read it, and they would be like, I like this dude, I'm gonna go out and buy it or back it, you know what I mean? And in my situation, like someone like a Peter Samedi, not so much, man. That you're hurting his bread, man. You can't do that. You can't do that there. But me, I'm just starting out. Hey, here it is. So
all right. You know what though? All right. So yeah. All right. So digital combo. Of this and your last book, which is the last goodbye.
yep,
15. It's not bad. Standard cover, 25. Variant cover, Canon White. Canon, having more. I'm not really like Canon's got fans. And
yeah,
then
I'm one of them.
and Presta, which again, I mean, I just love that cover. 8 people have claimed this so far, and then you have nice little mix and match of you pick one cover of your choice and a T-shirt.
Hmm. Yeah, because some people don't want all the covers; they just want a T-shirt and a comic. Probably whatever uh cover like that appeals to them. So it's like here's this. The $80 one is for all of them. And the covers combo is for all three, and you get all three. $60 shipping. So I mean $60 including shipping. And then also I added this. This is my international combo. So this is for like the overseas people. $75, and that price includes shipping. So you're gonna get all the covers, and yeah, for $75, and that includes shipping, because shipping's like $50, $45. So I can't find a way to lower the cost of shipping, but I can add more stuff to the order, so it's worth it. Yeah, you're gonna pay $50 for shipping, but you're gonna get 3 books. So I thought that would be the fairest,
Yeah,
option, or somewhat of an option because I just, other guys can like take a hit on the shipping. I really can't. I can take more of a hit on or add more books to the order. So that's the way I went with it.
man. For 250, uh, join the posse.
Yeah, and then you
Is that
actually
really
gonna
how you
be,
spell posse?
yeah,
I've never actually had to spell posse, so or,
yeah. Otherwise, it's
it just
pose.
looks weird. It looks weird.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So you're gonna be actually part of the comic. You get drawn in, either a good guy or a bad guy. You're gonna have some talking lines, and you might or might not survive. It just depends. It just depends on what kind of bracket I put you in to see who who survives and who doesn't. So it's just not gonna be like, hey, look at one this panel and this we just altered it and made it look like you. Nah, you're gonna actually be a character. It's like you're almost cast in this scene that I have set up for
So you get
yeah.
3.
Oh yeah, and you get
Um,
all the stuff too.
you get 3 T-shirt, and you're drawn in.
Yeah. Not just drawn in, like you have a part in the story. You're part of the mythos of the Devil from Talonflats.
Man, I, if I had the $250, I'd be like, yo, I want to be drawn in, but I also want like this line
Yeah.
of "There's a snake in my boots."
Hey, I like the 250 perk, man. Like, we email each other and figure out something that you would be happy as a customer and that would fit in the story and fit the tone. So like I could see that I could see that playing out if you did that. The snake in the boots line. I could see that making it into the final cut. I'm like, Vince, give it the green light. The guy paid his money, the check cash. Let's make it happen. So yeah, definitely. That'd be fun. You know,
And,
Testifies in here. I wonder if he would back it. I mean, if he wants me to put him in a wheelchair or something, that'd be cool.
I mean,
They had him back in the West. Or actually, I don't know. Would that be considered a doxing if I put him on it? We'll ask him when you bring him on.
I don't know. That is a very interesting question.
Yeah. But I like Testify, man. I love the dude. Not all the things he does, but like 90% of the things he does is pretty funny.
All right. So Luke is uh he's not out of the woods, but he is doing a bit better, but he's still at the hospital. So that's one of those like good news, bad news. And any other people like join and show up, of course I'm gonna keep giving the update. But hopefully, like fingers crossed. He was hoping that this week, but hope maybe next week. Um, you know what? Let me go ahead. Let me bring in testify. Because why not? Oh, and you know what? If anyone was wondering, I actually just got a message. Sam said he's sorry he can't make it today, but I'm knock on wood. Right, my table is wooden. It's wood, fake wood. It's wood enough. I think it's wood enough. Hopefully, it's nothing any serious with him. I think it's just a life situation, like life got in the way, but not a life emergency. So
Yeah. Yeah.
I am truly flying solo. Well, I kind of was. I'm bringing in testify because
Guest host. That'd be cool.
why not? Why not? I just got to actually find that link. What am I doing? Boom. Here you go. If anyone wants to actually, who is watching, wants to join, boom. Link is in the chat.
There you go.
Anyone wants to join, feel free to it. The more, the merrier. But I did see something very cool yesterday. Did you watch the show Invincible?
I didn't. No,
You
I'm
did
sorry.
not.
I
What?
watched a couple
Oh, you
episodes and
make me
then
so. You know what, Richard? I look
I
up
just
to you.
nah.
I look
Don't
up to you
bro.
because you let me
It's
down.
okay. Wait, let you down. Oh, I get it. Yeah, I just had to check directions. I'm like, wait a minute. Don't. Yeah. No, I got the first 5 episodes and then I kind of just fell off and I just saw
I think
like
it
all
was
these
like only 8
'80s movies.
episodes though.
Huh?
Oh, it's so good, especially like the last episode. It's just
Yeah.
it's one of my favorite comics.
Yeah.
Like Robert Kirkman created it. Everyone knows I'm more for like The Walking Dead. I don't care for zombies. I'm not afraid of them. I just find it boring because it's like, oh look, they're in here now. Okay, now they left because they thought they were safe and they were building a town. And oh look, someone let the door open or something dumb. Oh,
Mm,
zombies took over again. Let me. It gets very
yeah.
repetitive. At least
Yeah.
to me, it is what it is. If you liked it, that's cool. If you liked it, I know a lot of people love The Walking Dead. Not my cup of tea. Invincible, I loved it. Like the entire book series,
Mm,
and that's actually what I want to talk about. Is because the book series ended a few years ago.
yeah.
This year, they have nearly sold four, like actually nearly sold like 500,000 graphic novels of Invincible this year due to the TV show.
I can believe it. Yeah.
Like
The
such a
Walking Dead.
bump.
Yeah, The Walking Dead was doing great when it was monthly, and it was like in the first season, second season. Yeah. I started watching. Actually, I started getting into the graphic novels for The Walking Dead before the show. That kind of got me aware of Invincible. I read a couple issues here and there. So I mean I liked what I read, but I just got into other things. So, but it's I'm not saying it's not good. It's great.
But
Um,
here's the thing, right? Is you don't really see those giant cell bumps from like the Marvel movies, and I think it's because like the Marvel movies, they Frankenstein it with like different subplots. They're like, oh, let's
yeah,
use, like last week we did a breakdown of the Spider-Man trailer. I'm like, yo, they're kind of using like the Spider Verse, but they're also kind of using like one more day. It seems like to set up the Spider. So they
yeah.
collage it so someone's like, oh man, I really watched this movie and I liked it. What's the book it's on? And they're like, it's like this one and this one
How
and
accurate is Invincible to the comic book?
it's like manga on the like manga and anime on it
Oh,
is
okay.
closer.
Pretty.
I will say
Yeah,
though, like you saw episode 1, right?
yeah.
All right, so you know that ending of episode 1 where
Hmm.
like Omni Man's like you know um
Hmm.
that doesn't happen until like maybe issue 5 or 6. It's a very
Yeah,
slow burn at the beginning,
yeah,
and with a lot of the plot twists happening much later in the comic, especially like the whole end season fight is kind of like episode 11, and then you have like the Nick Fury. I can't remember his name. Um,
I know who. Well, I know what character you're talking
but
about.
you
Yeah,
know, so like Nick Fury, like
yeah,
scarred face. Um, they introduce him a lot quicker in the show, because they don't introduce him until like the whole after like the season finale. Slight spoiler alert. And if anyone who's not seen Invincible, I'm so sorry. But spoilers. Um,
Mhm.
like
Now
his
I don't
son
have to
kind of,
see it. I'll just have
but
you spoil it for me.
yeah,
This is great.
but
See, saving time already. Yeah,
but
works.
like a lot of the world like learns. Oh snap! Omni Man is like a traitor to Earth and stuff.
Mm,
Um, and his son learns it, and Omni Man like beats the brakes off of him. Like holy crap! Like it is the most violent thing. Especially like, the way the animation did it, and it is so gorgeous. Though you're like, I want to look away, but I can't look away. Past the popcorn,
mm,
so great.
yeah.
But that's like in the comic. Like after that, and Omni Man like leaves the planet, and the whole world knows. Like, oh no, Omni Man is like evil. Ah, we're so betrayed. Um, that's when I keep saying Nick Fury, dude, because I can't remember his name right now. It's just escaping me. That's when he actually finally appears. Um, in the show, he has like an active role. He has like contingency plans. He's doing things like kind of throw curveballs at Omni Man when he discovers Omni Man's the one, who betrayed. And Omni Man's like, "Yo, bro, all you're doing is just you're an annoyance to me, my dude." Freaking Omni Man. And Omni Man, I will say in the comic, like especially that first episode when he goes against like the Guardians of the Globe
Mhm.
comics, Omni Man didn't even break a sweat. Like he's just straight up like knocks them all out. Like
Mhm.
easy. Just he runs that fade like he was a barber. TV show, they put up a slight fight and he has some like battle damage and he's like, all right, cool. I guess I'm gonna take a few day nap or whatever after this. Nah, comic. He was like, yo, oh wait, my bad. Let me rip up my shirt. I guess myself because no one even touched me.
Yeah.
Um, but when you have like a pretty faithful adaptation of like the show to the thing, and I would say this is where Kirkman was really smart, right? Website he had like Invincible, like he was selling like action figures of Mark Grayson, Invincible, of like regular, and then like battle damage where he's like covered in like blood, and like same with um his girlfriend, and I was like, yo, they're selling action figures. They even have like on sale like graphic novels. Like it was a great time. If you're like, oh man, I really like the show, you could easily jump in. And the best thing is it's pretty faithful. Like there's a
Yeah.
few things that they move around time wise and like they kind of speed up because the comic was a slow burn. But man, after you read like volume one, it is just it was one of my favorite series when it was coming out.
Yeah. I mean, it's I can see comics totally different pace than like animation, and let alone a show like series compared to like movie. So of course they gotta, you know, they gotta like what I'm learning, like I enrolled in like film school. So what I'm learning is everything is money, and it needs to, if it's not worth the money, it's not worth shooting, it's not worth writing. So I can see where they cut a lot, and just move up the pace and bring characters in a little bit earlier, and try to figure out that puzzle that'll make it still enjoyable but still faithful to the main source, and still be entertaining while not it seemed like they did a little bit more fan treatment, like they were more respectful of the fans in this one than other ones where they just take just super creative liberties and just do whatever
Yeah,
they
I would
want.
say the major difference besides like they sped up obviously first episode they end with that like twist of Omni Man, right, and that wasn't until like issue 5 I believe.
Mhm.
um so but like the episodes are nearly an hour long, so there's obviously
Yeah.
um you have to change some of the pacing. um
Yeah, because an hour's a long
yeah,
time, man.
it
An
is it
hour's a
is
long
an
time.
extremely long time.
And think
uh
about it. It takes you what? How long to read? Like 20 pages comics? Well, the 70s comics take a lot longer. There's a lot more dialogue, but
yeah.
current modern comics, what, like a minute maybe? If you're really enjoying the art. I mean, not a minute, but like 20 minutes, a minute a page, kind of something.
I mean, unless it's like Brian Michael Bendis, where it's
Oh
like,
yeah.
here's all right,
With a pull
here's the
tab on the
text.
bubble. Yeah, no, he has like a pull tab on the bubble. It's
Wait,
like,
wait, wait. Here's the text. That way you
like,
have like a little bit of it right here, it's like not covered.
is this a wraparound fucking speech bubble? What the hell is this going on? Now, nah, he hasn't hit his plateau. His plateau would be like a 2-page splash word bubble. That
Oh
would
my
be his.
god,
That would be where they just like, dang.
that would be fantastic to see like someone just like do a parody thing. It's like, and now double splash word bubble page. People will
Yeah,
be like, what is this?
just the first chapter of Moby Dick
Just the entire
for no reason.
Just like the random like G section of the phone book.
Yeah, yeah. How come I'm getting an echo? Are you hearing that?
I don't know.
You're
Yeah,
like,
I think it was you.
yeah.
I'm gonna blame you.
I'll,
Mostly
I'll
because
take
it may be my fault,
I'll
and
take the blame.
most things are my fault. Because
In the
I'm not.
spirit of in the spirit of Luke, I'll take the blame. It's my fault.
There
Just a
you go.
shitty, it's a
There-
shitty guest. Testify with agree. It's fucking boring ass guest. So I'll take that.
What a story, Mark.
I love that. It's our most condescending
Yeah, I need to use
one we
that
have.
for my creator, dude, or my artist when we talk. I'm like, oh yeah, when he clowns on me, use
But
that.
um, anyone wants to you know what? Let's actually go back to more of your book, right?
Yeah,
Like
you had me at
let's
back in book. That's what you had me.
yep,
Like yes,
exactly.
Yes. I don't know if they wanted money or they wanted something more sexual.
or a comic. I just
But Richard wants
a
money, and
Western
if you
comic.
want a comic, he can help you, right?
Yes, yes.
I'm going to go out and buy some more.
Okay.
And I think you should too.
That's right.
There you go.
There you go.
I'm sorry, I'm having a little bit of fun.
Yeah.
Plus, I mean, we got Always Sunny clips, and I just love that show so much. It's the closest we have to like a live action South Park. It's the best way I could put that show.
Yeah.
But all right, so you did a western. Why a western? Like, is that just a genre that you're like, man, I feel like I could be really good at this, considering the last one was like a noir mystery. So
Mhm. I
tell me.
wanted a story where good guys and bad guys, but I didn't want to do superheroes. For some reason, I'm not like I don't know. I don't know if I'm intimidated by superheroes because there's just so much lore and stuff you have to think of. And I just like I just want good guys and bad guys, so I'll just do a western. Like it's simple. People already know what they're getting into. There's good guys, there's bad guys. There's usually over land, and there's violence, and it's Americana, and there's guns, and that just sounded so cool. So yeah, that's where the idea for at least the genre came from, and then the story just fit in there with the guy just coming in hurt, getting patched up, and now he feels he has a gratitude to the widow that patched him up, and it's she has some issues with a outlaw gang in town, and he's going to be fully healed, and he's capable of doing a lot of damage, and they don't really know that, and they're going to find out, and that's what Talonflats is leading to, and just it's not too much of a slow burn, but it is somewhat of a pace, so you care about the characters. But man, I'm telling you, the ending is gonna be, I want it to be like a fireworks show where people are like, okay, and then it just gets better and better and better, and then it just ends on just a high note, and just you feel
So I have
you
one
feel you're
question.
satisfied. Yes,
I'm
sir.
gonna see like 2 pages of like zoom in of gun, zoom in on face, zoom in on their gun, zoom in on face, zoom in on face, squinted face, squinted face, squint. The whole like
That
classic.
yeah, elements of that, but not really
I don't know why I
that.
felt like
You know,
actually like doing that was embarrassing. You know
yeah,
what?
I
I have
don't
the
know why.
greatest. I have the
Why were you?
greatest. We have the greatest people watching because
Yeah,
the chat's like, yo, Dutton, no one's
like
saying like what was that.
why?
It's kind
Why
of
is he
expect
showing his
this like
pelvic region? What is going on? Why is he thrusting and holding the pretending that he's
this is what
holstering a
happens when
gun?
Luke's not here to supervise.
Dang it! Yeah, but yeah, man, it's just that's I don't know, like I wanted to have the tone and vibe of like the spaghetti westerns, but those are very influenced by music, and where this is more of a visual piece. I got to make
Yep.
sure the action moves and it makes sense. There's a certain flow and a certain rhythm with comics and the medium. So there's going to be traces of that, but it's not going to be exactly like that. And another thing too is people expect that, so I don't like doing what people expect. I like to surprise and entertain at the same time.
You know it was a really like it's one of my favorite westerns. Um, and it's because it did things that people did not expect. Um, No Country for Old Men.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen that?
Yeah, yeah. That's what
Look,
the little that little what the cow thing or whatever, right? No, wait, no, that's not it. It's I drink your milkshake, right? Which one is that? Now I got them confused. Show
I
me a trailer because I saw both of them at the same time. Is it the guy with the weird haircut?
yeah, like he has
Yeah,
the cow thing, and
yeah,
like the very
yeah. That's what
beginning
I thought.
shot. He's just like,
Yeah,
"Can you do me a favor? Hold this," and there's doo
yeah,
and he's
yeah,
like he treats people like cattle.
yeah,
He's got like a shotgun with a silencer. Like it makes no sense, but at the
yeah,
same time, it's that factor of cool.
yeah,
Um, and it's like he flips a coin. Is like call it.
yeah.
But it's fantastic because like the way they do things in that movie, you always feel like there's gonna be like this major showdown of like good guy and bad guy, and that you get like one sense of it, but you're like, no, it's just like a dude that has money, running for his life, a dude hunting him, and then like a cop who's like, man, I'm too old for all of this.
The Danny Glover approach.
I'm too old for all of this, and I
Shit.
think the world's gone crazy.
Yeah,
And you just see like it's one of those like the killer even has like a weird like sense of like honor and code of just hey, coin flip, oh it's heads, you caught it right, all right then. But he
Eh,
treats like everyone just like cattle and is like, oh, yeah, whatever. Yo,
yeah,
I am the best dude for the job. My boss hired me to get the money. Oh, my boss also hired more people. I'm gonna go kill my boss, but then I'm gonna do my job. Like,
yeah.
okay,
What happened for me? It was I remember watching it. I rented it, and I was tired. And what threw me off is the dude kind of looked like my friend's sister, and so like fuck, dude, this is weird. It's like when I see my friend's sister like murder people, it's just weird, you know. And it just distracted me. I didn't really enjoy the movie as much as I should have. I need to watch it again though, because a lot of people said it's a very good film, but I just the first time watching it, it was like when you watch like two movies and you're like, oh shit, man, I'm tired, but
look at
I
me,
got to give this back tomorrow, you know.
look at me,
So
look at me, look at me.
okay, okay, don't poke your eyes, bro. Don't poke your eyes. Don't do it.
I'm still looking up to you.
From Invincible, because I don't watch what you want. I let you
You let
down.
me down again. You
Oh
let me
my
down
god.
again.
Oh my god.
You know what? You might as well just push me down the stairs. Just push me
Damn
down.
it. Damn it. This. Yeah, I just came to disappoint you, bro. This is bad.
You
This is
did.
not gonna
Like,
sell me any comics, bro. This is not gonna sell me any comics, man.
it's okay. Like, I'm a middle child in my family, so like
Yeah,
the disappointment zone is a zone I live in, man. I
yeah.
live there.
Yeah, I
Mostly
just
as the one who disappoints. So I mean,
knowing
but
my
that's
luck,
still my zone.
there's a viewer out there with a poster of No Country for Old Men and Invincible, ready to back, and then he hears me just spout on. He's just like, man, fuck this guy, dude.
Like how you
And
do a
he's like,
western
God,
and not
man.
know No Country for Old Men?
Yeah,
Gosh, like he wants to be different. That's being different. Uh,
mm,
that
yeah,
and you know what? I do like the western slash horror approach that Quentin Tarantino did with The Hateful Eight.
yeah. Now I'm looking up Country for Old Men. I'm looking up there.
Yeah, like you should. Like
It's a crime drama thriller, bro.
it's
Now
a
you threw me
it's
off.
like a western though, how it's filmed and everything.
Okay,
Trust me.
maybe. I know. I
Trust
believe you.
me.
It's the Coen, bro.
Yeah, like
Coen brothers.
like well, to be fair, I think the Conans they're like, yo, we're gonna do western giant landscape shots on like everything. Somehow they would do like a space movie and they would still be like It
A
opens
horse in it.
on like a dusty scene. We have sky. We have space mountains. I'm guessing we're in Mars. We don't know.
Did
Space
you watch
mountains.
the Ballad of Buster Scaggs?
Yeah,
Yeah, I like that.
fantastic.
Yeah, I was like, wow, this is crazy. This is
Yeah,
great.
it was a great like anthology type thing.
Yeah,
I really my favorite one was where he gives like the gun to one bullet to the woman. Is like, if I go down, you
Oh
know
yeah.
what to do. And then he goes down and he fights. He gets back up and he's like, oh, well,
Ugh.
I'm gonna take
Yeah.
my gun back. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, miss,
Yeah.
but at least
man.
you did what you were told. But womp womp. Maybe you should have I don't know. Did a double look, I guess. Made a comeback. You
Yeah.
just can't make a comeback from not from that.
Yeah. She should have waited. Waited a little bit more.
But I liked it though. Just on the fact of you're like, what? That great stun factor of
That was just and that was just one of the stories. The
Yeah.
other ones, the opening one with the singing cowboy.
yeah,
that was
with the
hilarious. I thought that
actual
was yeah.
ballad of yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was great. And I didn't like it set the tone. I was like, oh wait, I don't know what this movie's about. It's just like, hey, you thought you knew what it's about. Shut up, you don't sit down, enjoy the ride. And that's what that was a great movie.
Sweet Walter. I think like that's even how he sounded. Like it was bad, but you're like,
Yeah.
yo.
I'm like, look at this Gene Autry looking mother, and then he just and he just
And
gets
then he just
surprised.
like
and-
he fades everybody
oh,
for
easily
the most.
too.
It just boom.
Easily. Yeah. And just, what a great man. That was great. Even if you don't like the whole movie, just watch at least the first two. Those were great. That's where that meme comes, like first time. Where they're being
Oh.
James Franco. Yeah. So
All right. So I'm gonna share the screen again. We're
Let's
gonna
do it.
look at the thing one more time. Boom. Here it is with Forest Publishing. It's a koala and like
a lamppost.
a London lamppost. So
Yes.
straight
very,
up,
Very, very literature like. I was going
very
for literature.
yep.
This is a doll.
Hispanic dude is culture appropriation, straight up England and Australia at once. But
Yeah.
it is what it is.
I'm international, man. I'm trying to be international. I got the international combo. It's
You know
international,
what?
bro.
Speaking of, yeah, exactly. As
Yeah.
you said, man, it's so far down. International. I was expecting like I don't know, like 2 down or 3 down. It was much farther down than I was anticipating. Kind of
Yeah.
ruined it.
Yeah, it's like
Moments
second to
then
last.
and gone. Moments then and
Yeah.
gone. But
Yeah.
Like let's see here. That's a Conan shot, man. Like that. I
Mm.
think that's the opening of No Country for Old Men.
Yeah, might be. That's my graphic designer. He makes it happen. Shout out to Paul.
And then we got standard cover again. Looks
Yeah,
classic.
yeah.
Classic of half face down. Just
Walking away from the light or standing in front of it to protect it. That's what.
you know what though? It is very interesting though. Because you have this right, black hat,
Yeah.
hat, brown hat.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And then let's scroll down because I can't remember. All right, so yeah, that's like a blackish hat.
Yeah.
Huh.
It's like a brown. Yeah.
So you know the rules on westerns, right?
Yeah, the black hat is for the bad guys, and white hat is usually
That's
for the
good guys, and like gray hats for like the morally gray dudes.
Yeah, but it's all right. We're gonna rock it. I'm pretty sure that. I mean, I'm trying to go for authenticity, so that was like in the early westerns. When it's like black and white, so you can kind of tell the difference. I would imagine. I would doubt that like black hats were not sold, because no one wanted to be identified as a bad guy in the real West. So, I mean, it looks, yeah, I think it looks great, man.
Does it does? But I'm just I enjoy westerns, and that is a stereotype of westerns. Is it's the hats. Um, it's kind of like you know um like a good like visual indicator, but you didn't do that though. Instead,
Yeah,
you
that's
have
that's uh
instead
that's
you
certain
have
type of westerns,
he's got a band. He's got a band. They don't have bands. And if there's a band on any of the bad guys' hat later in the book, I'm gonna be like, well, I don't know,
This is not
folks.
consistent.
I don't know, folks. Maybe he should have watched No Country for Old Men before he made this book. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe I would have been like, well, hold on, pause it, get up, and like, there's no bands, there's no white hats. Nah, man. I always thought white hats look like, I don't know, man. It just seemed like white hats would, if you're like in a gunfight and you're like hiding, a white hat would just like give you away. It would just be a target. So I would,
But brown hat, like that's neutral. Like if
yeah,
the whole hat was brown, like no one would care.
and it also blends in with the environment. So yeah, or you know what? I'll give you something, and then I'm just making shit up as I go along. It was a white hat, but it's been so dirty, like his soul is now brown. So the hat is a representation of his spirit, hence the devil from Talonflats.
All right, so he had
A white hat until
like
he got brown.
Arizona Taco Bell, like the saloon version of Taco Bell before Taco Bell was created. You know what? Though I will say this: I like these eggs. I like
I
these
did too.
eggs, and I like the bacon because you can tell the bacon's
Crispy.
not like it's slightly chewy bacon. It's not like burnt bacon, like where it's just
Yeah,
like yeah.
it was like a wood plank. But I like that bacon too.
Look at her.
Yeah,
She's still thinking about that bacon.
she made it. She makes good bacon.
Makes good bacon. You know who else makes good bacon? Waffle
Mm.
House.
Oh, I don't have a Waffle House around here.
Yeah, because you live in a dumb state.
Mm. I know. I mean,
I don't know what else to say. Like
I
Waffle
don't know.
House is
I
the
can't even
bee's
defend
knees.
it. I can't even defend it. There's nice people here. There's
You know
smart
what?
people
Let's
here,
let's let's refresh this. Let's see if anyone has back the stream. Nope, no one
or
has.
or refunded.
Yeah, or refunded. I'm like, what? No country for
Yeah,
old men? That's the deal breaker for me.
yeah. That's it. No invincible. No this. No that. No fucking white hats. Get this asshole out of here. He's a fraud. Leave
You
him.
know what? Hold up. Lori said we're praying for Luke. We are all praying and thinking about Luke.
Yeah, definitely.
Um, I definitely gonna have to hit him up later this week just to check up on him and let him know like everyone in the chat was like, "Where's Luke? Where's Luke? Save the stream. Bring back
Yeah,
Luke."
for
Ah,
real. See,
what?
I'm
Dutton
just
can't
saying.
do this on himself. He's not
I'm just.
mature enough.
I'm just saying. If Luke was here, I probably would have got a backer. I'm just.
Probably, yeah.
So
Like,
now I'm looking up to you, Dutton. The roles have reversed. Now I
well,
gaze upon the mighty Dutton
joke's
from
on
down
you.
here.
I'm like 5'4", maybe 5'5" at best with shoes
Whoa.
on. So you gotta be like an Oompa Loompa in order to look
Mhm.
at me. Or, I push you down the stairs.
Yeah. I am now traveling down the flight of stairs at a great velocity. Probably a
Well,
greater velocity than you because I weigh more, so I do more damage, and gravity will suck me down faster. And I'll end up looking like the ball from freaking Indiana Jones, just going down the thing with just no objective.
I
Land,
mean,
I
you do have.
land with my arm behind my back like Peter Griffin, all that shit. And I'll look up with
You're
one
just gonna
eye and
hold
be
your
like,
knee for like 10 minutes, just.
"Ow!"
And I'm like, bro, They made the episode too short and they extended the scene.
Yeah, I was like, see, that's editing. See, like Invincible has such uh stuff, source material from the comics, so they can just cut it down, you know. But like they're like, you know what, I can't figure out anything. Let's just stretch it out. All right, that'll work. So that'll do it, man.
And you know what? Um, this is actually breaking news. Um,
What's
is in October, DC announced that they are going to do the return of the fandom.
what city is that?
Yep.
Anaheim
Uh,
or
I don't
Los
know.
Angeles Convention
I
Center?
just. Well, the DC fandom was kind of like their online thing where they were like, "Yo, here's trailers of like all this cool stuff we're releasing." Um, but yeah. They just announced that it popped up on my little like boop 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 boop. I don't know why the pop up did that noise.
Yeah.
Because there was clearly not that noise. I don't know why I did that. Oh my god! But I just saw that pop up and I was like, oh look, that's cool. Because it's essentially like DC Comics doing like their E3. Here's animated video games and movies and like important maybe movie trailers for like the year or whatever. What would we plan on doing?
Mm,
Please buy our stuff. And speaking of buying stuff, Richard would really appreciate it if you bought his stuff.
definitely. Back today, we you know, there's gonna be a kick-ass Western book. You're like, if you're a fan of westerns or just good stories in general, you will enjoy this. The art's, you know, top notch, man. Art's looking great, colors looking great. Yeah, it's gonna be the real deal. So
And
yeah.
I'm putting the link once again in the chat
Mm,
in case anyone wants to just be like, click.
yeah,
And if anything, if you're not 100% sure, you can get the digital uh,
yeah,
and if the unfortunate thing where he doesn't fund, you get refunded your money.
yeah. I got it on
If
fixed
he
goal
doesn't, yeah, if he doesn't hit the goal,
just for that reason. Just
you
yeah,
get your
just
money
makes sense.
back.
Yeah.
So like Friday comes around, you're like, yo, let me. I like that I like that can of white cover. Why
Do
wouldn't
it.
you? Yo, I like that Preston cover because it looks very westernish. And he doesn't have a black hat, meaning he's
Mm-hmm.
not a bad guy.
Authentic.
He's got like he's got a neutral tone hat,
Mm-hmm.
and there's buzzards because
Yo,
hey, what's up, pops? See,
Pops knows. Pops, you know, very he backed very early, man. So, you know, I appreciate that. And
yo,
yeah,
he ordered the buzzards. He said,
yeah, he got the Preston cover.
but what's that?
So
Hold up. All right, yo. I'm, I'm sorry, that was lame. I was gonna say, yo, we're wrapping up. I don't know. I got that Rick stutter right then. I've not been
are you
drinking
trying to
though.
do like a Porky Pig thing? You're like, That's all, folks.
That's all,
We're,
folks.
wrapping it up.
We're wrapping it up.
Yeah, you like that boxer from Harlem Nights? Remember? you ever watch?
Oh,
Now, have you watched Harlem Nights? Huh?
so
Dang, you should watch it. I can't believe you done. You left the stream out of shame for not watching Harlem Nights. That had Eddie Murphy and Richard Pryor when they were healthy
when
and
they
doing
were healthy,
cocaine.
when they were
Most likely
healthy
doing
and on a diet of cocaine and strippers.
yes, yes.
You know what? I might have seen it, but it's been so long. I'm
Dude,
not 100% sure.
watch the first 5 minutes and you'll there it is. You'll I like this. Even Arsenio Hall's in it. Yeah.
But yeah, right now, if anyone says anything Harlem is, I went on a like baby driver kick this weekend, so I have like the song Harlem Shuffle stuck in my head.
Mm,
Yeah,
damn, you're just digging that pit lower and lower, man.
I am.
That,
But
that that staircase is getting longer and longer that you're throwing me down. uh, yeah,
you know, as uh, as my cousin once said, it's the Jenny Crank diet.
the Ginny Crank. Yeah,
But
I've heard that.
not here to talk about that. And we're actually not even here to talk at all now. Why? Because it's 9 o'clock. And I'm not gonna lie to you, folks. I'm quite hungry. It's 9 o'clock my time. His time, like you're in. You
Six
know what?
o'clock, Taco Tuesday night, about to go down.
Yo, you moved to Arizona, right? Not the doctor, but just in
Yeah,
that
yeah,
state.
yeah.
Yo,
Pretty close.
you are in like the Western
Hmm.
tumbleweed
I'm in the desert,
state.
bro. It's gonna be in the desert. Well, not yet. I mean, I'm like 3 weeks away, but it's gonna be in the desert, man. Coyotes, all that. Hell, John.
Hey, nevertheless, we are actually wrapping it up, my friend. But thank you for coming back and joining us. Um, and Richard, I'm gonna give it to you, right? I'm gonna
All
let
right.
you give out your closing words where people can find you, etc., etc. Go now. No time. Go.
Hey, you can find me on Twitter, Richard Embree, or Forest Pub LLC. Yeah, campaign's going live. We need your support. It's a gritty western. Going to be a very violent ending. And if that's you're into great stories and violent comics and adult comics and westerns and guns and shooting and good guys, bad guys, this is the comic for you. So go ahead. And like I said, we're the goal is 4K. It's a fixed goal. If we don't yeah, man, if we don't reach our goal, you get your money back because I don't like playing with people's money. I do need it to fund the campaign and get this comic going. But if not, then hey, maybe we'll try something else or something. But I really think this is gonna fun. We just need to get out there and get some eyes on it. So if you can't back, please go ahead and retweet it. Talk about it with your friends, maybe even put it on your like list and get to it later. That'd be all appreciated. So thank you to Luke and to Dutton for having me on. Luke, get better. We need you. We need you in this comic. We need you in this indie comic scene, man. You're very missed and very appreciated. So that's all I got, man. Dutton, ready for taco time?
Bro, I am always ready for taco time. You know what? And if anyone hands you a taco and it does not have onions and cilantro in it, you smack that taco. That is not a taco. They did it wrong. It's choice of meat, cilantro, onions, red sauce. Not the green. Green's okay, but the red sauce. You know what it is. Um, Thank you to my hombre, Richard Embree. Look at that witty wordplay that I should have done when I introduced him, but I'm doing now as we're saying goodbye to him. Um, Please go back to campaign. Richard's a good friend. He has a good looking book. I think it so. Um, but my thoughts don't quite matter. It's what you think. And if you think it's cool, go ahead and back it. Make Richard smile. Like Pillsbury Doughboy, like when you poke his belly. But like don't
Oh,
not in
stop.
a weird creepy way. But Richard's kind of doughy, so it works out. Not in a weird creepy way. All right. Thank you all. I will let everyone. I will let Luke know. Everyone in the chat is thinking of him. I'm pretty sure because he has been watching these. Um, he will probably give me some notes like, "Yo, where was Sam? You someone needs to ground me. I guess you can't have like children running loose in the household unsupervised. But I appreciate you all again. And you can find me here Tuesdays, 8 to 9. I appreciate everyone who comes by, likes, subscribe, share it with your friends. When y'all comment, that's really cool. I just coming by, man. Just watching us. That makes me happy. That makes Luke happy too. Um, But yeah, I hope y'all have a good night. Uh, yo, Richard. Say like,
Good
well,
night.
hold up,
Wait, did you say don't?
wait.
What? There.
There we go. See,
Yeah.
this is why I'm not as good as Luke because I was like, how do I bring him back without
Yeah.
like making him big? All
No,
right.
I
Well,
was
just
big
just
before I
wave.
got
Just
here,
smile and
bro.
wave, like
So.
like the penguins of Madagascar. Smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave.
All right.
Have a good night, everybody.
Later.